Woohoo! Welcome to Springfield, everybody!
We're so happy you're here!
Don't forget to smash that like button!
Since 1989. This primetime animated sitcom has been one of the most influential and longest running in television history. But while it is mostly known for its satirical take on middle American life and its spot-on impressions of celebrities, there are some much darker aspects to the show that have been hidden from fans for years. Today, we'll finally be revealing these disturbing facts about The Simpsons. Before we get into it though, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any awesome top 10s coming up. Also, let's aim for at least 100 likes on this one. So, drop a like, leave a comment, and let's get into it. Number 10. Matt Groening created The Simpsons while working on another project. Before he created The Simpsons, Matt Groening worked as a writer and producer on several popular shows, including The Tracy Ullman Show. It was here that he developed the characters that would later become The Simpsons. However, when executives at the show expressed interest in turning The Simpsons into their own series, Groening had to scramble to come up with a pilot script quickly. He ended up writing the now classic Simpsons episode, Simpsons Roasting on an Open Fire, which aired as a Christmas special in 1989. While the episode was a success, it almost didn't happen due to a last-minute writer's strike. If the strike hadn't been settled by the time it was written, The Simpsons might never have made it to air. Number 9. The original voice of Bart Simpson was not a teenager. When casting for The Simpsons, producers wanted to hire a young actor to voice the character of Bart Simpson. However, after auditioning dozens of kids, they were unable to find anyone they liked. They eventually settled on a teenager named Nancy Cartwright, who was already a successful voice actress, while Cartwright was able to capture Bart's mischievous personality perfectly. She was initially hesitant to take on the role because she felt that she wasn't young enough. In an interview, she said, "I thought, how can I possibly do this? I'm too old to play a teenager." However, producers convinced her to try out anyway, and she ultimately landed the part. Number 8. Several Simpsons characters are based on real people. While The Simpsons is a work of fiction, several characters are based on real people that Matt Groening knew while growing up. For example, the character of Ned Flanders is based on Groening's next-door neighbor, a man named Ned Award. Other characters are based on Groening's parents and his former high school bully. Even the town of Springfield is based on the city where Groening grew up, Portland, Oregon. Number 7. The show almost ended after season 2. Despite its initial success, The Simpsons almost ended after its second season. In fact, the show's creator, Matt Groening, believed that season 2 would be the show's last. This was due to the show's declining ratings, which led to rumors that Fox was considering canceling the series. However, the network ultimately decided to renew the show for a third season, which turned out to be its most successful yet. This saved the show from cancellation and allowed it to continue for many more years. No. 6. A crossover episode was planned between The Simpsons and Family Guy. In 2003, the producers of The Simpsons and Family Guy announced plans for a crossover special that would air on both networks. The episode was set to follow Peter Griffin as he travels to Springfield to meet Homer Simpson. However, the episode was never made due to scheduling conflicts between the two shows. While fans have speculated about the possibility of a crossover ever since, nothing has been confirmed. Number 5. Matt Groening did not attend the premiere episode. Despite being the show's creator, Matt Groening did not attend the premiere of The Simpsons. This was because he was busy working on another project, Futurama. Groening felt that Futurama was his true passion, and he put all of his energy into making that show a success. As a result, he missed out on seeing The Simpsons become a cultural phenomenon. 4. There's a secret message hidden in The Simpsons intro. If you look closely at the opening credits of The Simpsons, you may have noticed a strange message hidden in plain sight. When the camera pans over the Simpsons family home, the address of the house is revealed to be 742 Evergreen Terrace. However, if you look closely at the mailbox, you'll see that the full address is actually 742 638 Evergreen Terrace, What's interesting about this address is that it is also the street address of the studio where The Simpsons is produced. This was done as a fun Easter egg for fans to find. And it is just one of many hidden messages and references in the show. No. 3. The Simpsons predicted the censorship of Lady Gaga's Super Bowl performance. In February 2017, Lady Gaga headlined the Super Bowl 51 halftime show. However, her performance was heavily censored by the network. This was due to her provocative stage presence and the network's desire to avoid controversy. Interestingly, The Simpsons predicted this censorship 10 years prior to the event in a 2007 episode titled Future Drama. The show depicts a fictionalized version of Lady Gaga's Super Bowl performance, which is heavily edited and censored by the network. This prediction gained a lot of attention online, and it led to speculation that the show's creators had inside information about the upcoming halftime show. Number 2, an actor was almost cast as Principal Skinner. When casting for The Simpsons, producers were looking for an actor to voice Principal Skinner. They were interested in hiring an actor named Richard Mole, who was well known for his role as the bailiff in the TV show Night Court. However, Mole was unable to come to an agreement with the show's producers, and he ultimately turned down the role. Instead, they hired actor Harry Shearer, who is already a part of the cast. Number 1, Matt Groening's daughter inspired the character of Lisa Simpson. When creating The Simpsons, Matt Groening wanted to include a smart and articulate female character. He based the character of Lisa Simpson on his daughter, who was born when he was 47 years old. Groening has said that his daughter's intelligence and curiosity inspired him to create a character that was both witty and compassionate. Well, that's all for this list. But let us know what you think in the comments below. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos.